Sometimes we all need a reminder that at the end of the day, it's how you feel about you that matters.
Hey guys, it's Kirby. Welcome to Pretty Unfiltered. Today we are getting unfiltered with JoJo. Hey boo.
Hey!
How are you?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm a big fan of JoJo's, and I'm actually a little bit nervous for this interview because I am a fan. But she is so cool. We were just dancing to Britney Spears earlier, and she was singing.
She got all the moves, so I was really impressed.
You guys know this. I do not have any moves whatsoever. I'm like this crazy white girl dancer, but it's okay. I embrace it. I know that you got started when you were 13 on the scene, when your first album came out. But I heard a rumor that you actually got offered an album when you were 6. Is that true?
I was 8, and I was offered a production deal, actually by like the company that started Britney Spears. So my mom was like, "No, you're 8 years old. Like, who do you think you are?" And I was like, "My life is gonna be over if we don't sign this deal at 8. Like, when am I ever gonna get this chance?" But then we signed a deal at 12 when apparently I was old enough.
But you know what? That's the thing about your voice too. Like when I first heard you, I was a junior in high school, and I was like, "Oh, this girl's belting it out. She has to be older than me. Like it's so mature and just like touched on so many like emotional levels." And then you're like, "She's 13." It's testament of time, man.
I was such a weird little kid, and I always wanted to be more grown than I was, and I like aspired to sound like these divas. So I think I was like, I started singing when I was really young, impersonating those voices, and then it developed into what's become my voice.
When did you start seeing that, you know, media and the publishing industry kind of like had an effect on your self-esteem?
You know, I didn't think that much about it until I was around 17.
Okay.
And my mom really kept me in a bubble. She was managing me from as long as I can remember until about 17. And then I wanted to go and separate our relationship.
Yeah.
Focus on her being my mom, blah, blah, blah.
Totally.
So she kind of like, if people had an opinion about me and they were coming to her with it, or like, we want her to look this way, or we want her to lose weight or anything like that, she never let me know about it.
That's awesome.
So, and it wasn't, you know, people weren't as nasty, or there just wasn't as many places to be nasty in like 2004, 2005 as there are to be nasty now.
Totally. Has there been any moment where you've made a decision and you were like, oh shit, this is not something I should have done, or I am absolutely terrified right now, or I thought this was great and everyone is giving me negative feedback?
Oh my God, so many times like that. But here's something that I agreed to do that ended up really messing with me psychologically. I was under a lot of pressure from a company that I was previously working with, and they wanted me to lose weight fast. So they got me with a nutritionist and had me like on all these supplements, and like I was injecting myself with, this is like a common thing that girls do, by the way, like the girls or whatever. And so like it makes your body only need certain calories. So I ate 500 calories a day. This was the most unhealthy thing I had ever done.
Wow.
And it made me, and then I gained all the weight back.
Totally.
I felt terrible about myself. And I was upset that I even subscribed to the standard that they wanted me to be at. But I felt like, well, my album, if I don't do this, my album won't come out and it didn't. So it's not like it even worked, but I felt like I needed to do what I was told I needed to do. And I was 18, I was really impressionable, 18, 19. But it really messed with me. It really hurt my feelings.
And that's one of the things too, that when I go on YouTube or I see a music video of yours, and I read the comments, people are like, JoJo, we love her because she is who she is. She's herself, she's authentic, like she doesn't auto-tune, she doesn't do any of this stuff, like she's like a true talent. And I think it's crazy that you felt pressure from other people to do something like that when you seem so confident on the outside.
I am confident on the outside, but there's also things that can get to me, and like it just, you know, it's hard to uncloud all those things and listen to yourself. That's what I've learned to do in the past few years. And I think that after the age of like 21, I've gotten a lot more comfortable with myself. But honestly, I had to like unpack some of that damage that being on that weird diet did to me. It just made me feel, I couldn't work out, I didn't feel strong. Being strong physically, mentally, emotionally is really what I love. I love to feel that way, and I didn't.
Do you think that there is an unrealistic beauty standard, though, that is set by social media?
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, even on Snapchat, like that second filter that like, you know, glosses your face and like gets rid of any blemishes and stuff, like that's obviously my fave because
Love it.
I'm oftentimes in no makeup, but I still want to, snap. So then I'm like, damn, this is not right. This is setting an unfair beauty standard, or it's just unrealistic. So much is unrealistic. So much of our lives are filtered. And I didn't even realize that a lot of people who have the coolest Instagrams that I love, like they edit their photos a lot, everything just looks so incredible, and that's just not what life is. Life isn't constantly incredible.
Exactly. I love that. It's really profound that you're saying that, because a lot of people think it's just rainbows and butterflies and everyone looks good and is putting on makeup and they live these very luxurious lives. But then at the end of the day, they all have their own struggles too.
Absolutely.
What got you to the point where you said, I'm going to stop listening to other people's opinions? Or have you gotten to that point?
Well, I listen to other people's opinions. Listening and following are different things. I think that showing respect to the people that you respect by listening to their opinions and considering them it works for me. That's what I think is right.
Actually, the whole world should subscribe to that philosophy. We would all be in a happier spot, I think.
I think that, but at the end of the day, what you think about yourself and what you think about the decisions you make is what's most important. You have to live with yourself. These other people can give their opinions, but at the end of the day, we all have opinions and we all have noses and, whatever. I don't know.
Exactly. JoJo, thank you so much for being here today. We have some things to tell you. Like, you can see JoJo on tour. Woo-hoo! Give it to him, girl.
Yeah, I'm going on tour with Fifth Harmony, the 727 tour. We start at the end of July on, in fact, 7/28 or 27.
7/27.
Yeah, I think 7/27, and we're going all around America. We're gonna hit a couple dates in Canada. I can't wait to see you there. It's gonna be amazing. My show is awesome. I know the girls are gonna bring the heat. It's gonna be fun. I'll see you there.
You're gonna bring the heat too. I'm excited. I can't wait to see the show. Again, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Really important. And guys, let me know in the comment section below your favorite part of this interview with JoJo. Also, let me know what you want to see on upcoming episodes, topics, people, anything. The show is all about you. So again, comment section, subscribe to Popsugar Girls Guide somewhere up here. And as always, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.